some of them triple digits, which is a really good indication that the upper end market is starting to break the ice flow, and things are starting to move. And I think that will drive the rest of the market because they tend to lead the real estate on the island.
Yeah, I really think so, and I think that shows an interesting comfort level with investing in real estate. You know, whereas we went through a period that because of, let's say, stock market crashes, you know, real estate that people have owned all across the world basically, because a lot of these buyers own things worldwide. You know, so many things went down that it did take a lot, and now all of a sudden, especially that end, people are stepping in and realizing if I want to get in this market or back in this market, it's now or never. So
it's a great time to buy. I mean, we've been saying that for the last 6 months. Property values still could be heading south just a little bit, but we really feel comfortable that we're at the bottom of the market now. And if you catch the right seller, you could catch that person in a really motivated posture. You could probably get a pretty good deal out there.
I think that's another thing that happens in all of the ends of the market. If you're kind of watching, you're paying attention, you work with your real estate broker, you'll often find a deal if you're willing to bend a little in what you need and take some lead from your realtor in regard to what is a great value right now or has a little more, we might believe, motivation. It can be interesting.
There are a lot of properties for sale out there, so you have really good choices. For those of you folks that are listening out there that come to the island, say, on a yearly basis, and maybe you're thinking this year is not the right time, that I'm going to wait until next year, I think you run the risk that there's not going to be as much to choose from, and it could possibly be a little bit more expensive next year when you come out to take a look. So if you're actively looking for a second home here on Maui, get a hold of a realtor and take a look. There's some great buys out there.
Totally agree. If you're thinking you want to do it this year and you don't, big mistake, because you are going to come back and the prices are going to be higher. I feel almost 100% about that. And if you're very specific about what your wants and needs are, it's going to be way more difficult because, like Casey says, we're going to see to it that inventory is dropping. Hey, Casey, can we throw in a couple of quick picks?
Yeah, let's do that.
And then let's get back to our statistics, but I just feel like I love that new listing, 201 Plantation Club Drive.
Spectacular home up on Plantation Club Drive, 201. It's 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms. It's got a wide open ocean view. It sets up on a bluff, so there's nobody below you. It's got a great view of Molokai Island, and it's listed very, very value conscious at $5,900,000. It's a great buy up there.
Yeah, I think that really is a super buy. At the Plantation, Pineapple Hill, that was another one that I wanted to mention. We have a newer listing there, 508 Pacific, which is listed at $3.5 million, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. Really, really great floor plan, huge view, and an indoor-outdoor lifestyle has been incorporated into this home. Really, really a fabulous, fabulous indoor-outdoor lifestyle.
You know, I've got another property that I've recently listed, Maui Realtor D102. It's more of an entry-level property. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath townhouse. It's got 1,122 square feet for $399,000. This is a great property. It's got some nice upgrades, granite countertops, real bamboo hardwood floors, and it's in a great community, Maui Realtor. I like to talk about that property because it is a residential condominium complex. In other words, there is no vacation rental activity allowed there. But they also have 2 swimming pools, a jacuzzi, a sauna, and tennis courts. So it's vacation rental amenities in a residential rental housing complex. It's a great buy at $399.
And it's extremely well built. As I recall, the developers had some tie to the Maui Eldorado, also an extremely well built condominium project. I keep calling that the granddaddy of them all. But we have some great listings at the Maui Eldorado, and in particular, C102.
C102 is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. Now, the Eldorado 1-bedrooms, contrary to the rest of the property over in West Maui as far as vacation rentals are concerned, are quite large. almost 1,000 square feet, where probably the other comparable properties in other complexes are more in the 600 to 700 square feet range. And so this C102 has been on the market for a little while. They just had a price reduction on it, too. Betty, can you help me?
I am doing just what you're doing. I'm drawing a blank on it. It is... I am in deep trouble on this. It is C102. No, I think it's we still have 385. That's how recent it is, though. 349.
$349,000. I believe it is the lowest price, or it was last week when we lowered the price. 1 bedroom, 1 bath in the El Dorado complex. It's a great buy. This unit was upgraded just a few years ago. It's very clean. It does not get that much activity as far as vacation rental. Only that was by design of the owner and the seller. Because they don't want a whole lot of traffic in there. But if you put it into the outrigger that's on the on-site, they could probably get some very good returns as far as vacation renters in there. But that is a terrific buy in there.
The current owner actually is a very well-known hockey player internationally. He's currently playing in Germany, but really an amazing young man, beautiful wife. He was playing at one point for Boston. He's Canadian, but just really such a great couple. He played for the Canucks, Vancouver, and he's currently playing in Germany. So, and because they now have 2 children, they're thinking they'll go ahead and sell this and then purchase something else that really works a little bit better for their family.
Yeah, so there's a little motivation in there, and the fact that they did want to lower the price and make sure it was very attractive. We were looking at the other properties that are for sale in there, and he was amicable to pricing the property at the best price for a 1 bedroom. So it's a really good deal. If you're looking at the El Dorado, give us a call. Casey Fukuda, 264-5362, or Betty Sakamoto
at 870-7062. And again, keep that office number in mind, 669-0070. Hey, Casey, another great price adjustment, 124 Pulele Hua Street, which has been listed at $4,275,000, and it's on close to an acre of land, which is really super. Pineapple Hill Phase 2 has been adjusted to $3.8 million. It's right on the 13th fairway. It's got great views, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, beautiful fountains, and it's, a true elaborate entry. It's a house really worth seeing. So if someone's out there listening thinking Kapalua Homes, we are definitely the specialist in that and have what I believe is the majority of the listings. So give us a call, and one of us will get out there with you and show you why it is you probably should be buying Kapalua.
124 Pulehua is a great house. I've had the opportunity to show that to some buyers a few times recently. And the thing that brings to mind for me how that property sits, it's at the end of a cul-de-sac, and it does border one other property at the end of that cul-de-sac, but it is kind of sitting out by itself, so it really feels kind of secluded. And then if I recall correctly, the golf course, the bay course is over